The Alchemist is a philosophical novel about following your dreams and discovering your true purpose in life. The story follows a young shepherd boy named Santiago who lives in Spain and spends his days traveling with his flock of sheep. Santiago enjoys the freedom of being a shepherd because it allows him to explore different places and meet new people. However, Santiago begins having a recurring dream. In the dream, a child takes him to the Egyptian pyramids and tells him that the hidden treasure is buried there. At first, Santiago dismisses the dream, but when it keeps repeating, he started to believe that it might mean something important. Curious and confused, Santiago visits a dream interpreter who tells him that dreams are messages from the soul and that the treasure near the pyramids could be revealed. This idea fills Santiago with excitement but also fear because chasing the dream would require leaving his comfortable life. Soon after, Santiago meets a mysterious old man named Melchizedek who claims to be the king of Salem. The old man explains the idea of a personal legend, which means a person's true destiny or the purpose they are meant to fulfill in life. Melchizedek tells Santiago that when someone truly wants something, the entire universe conspires to help them achieve it. This message inspires Santiago to take a huge risk. He decides to sell his sheep and travel to Egypt in search of that treasure. Santiago's journey begins. Santiago travels to Tangier in North Africa, but almost immediately after arriving, he is robbed by a thief and loses all the money he earned from selling his sheep. This moment is devastating for Santiago. He feels foolish and considers giving up on his dream. However, instead of returning home, he chooses to keep moving forward. He eventually finds work at a crystal shop owned by a struggling merchant. Santiago helps the merchant improve his business by suggesting new ideas such as displaying crystals outside the shop and serving tea in crystal glasses. These innovations attract many customers and the business becomes successful again. Over time, Santiago earns enough money to buy new sheep and return home if he wants. But by now, something inside him has changed. Santiago realizes that if he goes back home, he will always regret not pursuing his dream. So he decides to continue his journey toward the pyramids, the caravan, and the desert. To reach Egypt, Santiago joins a caravan crossing the Sahara Desert. During his journey, he meets an Englishman who is studying the secrets of alchemy. The Englishman tells Santiago about a legendary alchemist who supposedly lives in an oasis somewhere in the desert. According to him, alchemists can transfer metal to gold and have discovered the secret of eternal life. During the desert journey, Santiago begins to learn an important lesson. The world communicates through signs and omens, and those who follow their dreams must learn to recognize them. Eventually, the caravan reaches a peaceful desert oasis called Al Fayoum Oasis. There, Santiago meets a beautiful woman named Fatima, and he instantly falls in love with her. Fatima also falls in love with Santiago, but she tells him something important. If he truly loves her, he must continue his journey and fulfill his personal legend. She promises that she will wait for him. This moment teaches Santiago that true love does not stop a person from following their dreams. While at the oasis, Santiago also meets the mysterious and powerful alchemist. The alchemist becomes Santiago's mentor and guides him across the desert toward the pyramids. Along the way, the alchemist teaches Santiago deeper spiritual truths about the soul of the world, explaining that everything in the universe is connected. He encourages Santiago to listen to his heart because the heart knows the path to one's destiny. At one point, enemies capture them and demand proof of Santiago's powers. The alchemist boldly claims that Santiago can turn himself into the wind, At first, Santiago is terrified because he has no idea how to do that. But through deep connection with nature, the desert, and the universe, Santiago finally understands that everything shares the same spirit. Through faith and belief, he performs the miracle and becomes the wind. Eventually, Santiago finally arrives at the Egyptian pyramids, the place he had seen in his dreams. He begins digging in the sand, convinced that he will find the treasure. But before he can uncover anything, a group of thieves attack him and beat him badly. While mocking him, one of the thieves reveals something shocking. The thief says he once had a dream about treasure buried under a tree in a ruined church in Spain, but he was not foolish enough to travel across the desert for a dream. Suddenly, Santiago realizes something incredible. The ruined church the thief described is the exact place where Santiago first had his dream. Santiago returns to Spain and goes back to that abandoned church where he once slept with his sheep. Therefore, beneath the tree, he finally digs and discovers a chest filled with gold, jewels, and treasure. Santiago realizes that although the treasure was near his home the entire time, the journey was unnecessary. Through his travels, he gained wisdom, courage, love, and understanding of the world. With the treasure in hand, Santiago plans to return to the desert oasis to reunite with Fatima. The main message of the story. The central message of The Alchemist is that everyone has a personal legend, a dream, and they are meant to pursue. The novel teaches that dreams are worth chasing. The journey matters as much as the destination. Fear is the biggest obstacle to success. The universe supports those who follow their true purpose.